are born a month here, which is a lot of babies. So every other shop is a baby wear shop. That's how it is. What a kerfuffle. In England, at least I'd have a car to get about in, but this is an absolute joke. We've got she's on the 3rd floor, we've got 3 flights of stairs to get to.
Back in Manchester, Joel Lever is getting into shape for a hard day on the front line of fashion.
Be careful what's underneath, it's very, very frightening. Oh, Saturday morning, come in here, transform myself, ready for the day. And you can do it vigorously, pretend I'm in a washing machine. I'm not thinning out, am I? No. Are you sure? You tell me.
Well, I'm a self-made man. I was 15 and I went to work for a department store in Manchester, and they started me on the bacon counter. Nice Jewish boy works in a bacon counter. So I think I was drawn to fashion. I buy, I sell, I design. If I can earn money, I'll do it. To coin a Jewish phrase, I'm in the schmatter game.
You beat me to it. You beat me.
There's always a wedding, there's always a bar mitzvah, there's always a bat mitzvah, there's always something. Jewish people love clothes.
This is a mezuzah. It's a good luck charm, and every Jewish household has one, and you put them on the side of the door and it's got a scroll inside. I have one on every door in the house. Most Jewish people do.
Based in the heart of North Manchester, Mon Ami has been catering for fashionable and frum ladies for 25 years.
You've had quite a few religious ladies in this week, but one thing religious women don't wear, they don't wear red, because red draws your attention to a woman. Yeah, no, you can have red hair, you can have a red shaitel. In fact, to take this, let me take this off. That is stunning. You can put a black top under that with sleeves and then it becomes kosher.
I think a lot of Jewish people are in the rag trade because it comes naturally to them. And if you've got a little bit of a flair about you, you're good at it.
Do you know my favourite tune?
What's that?
The singing of the till.
Why did I not know?
How does it go? Do we know that tune?
Ka-ching.
Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. Bloody hell, she's heavy. She must have ate well.
We cater for everyone.
Isn't that fab?
We start from birth right through until exit time. I don't do shrouds, but I do everything else.
How do I look?
I've always been a businessman. I was about 8 or 9, and there was a lady who lived across the road from us, and she used to sunbathe in the back garden. Of course she was topless, and so I charged the other kids in the street a penny, and I helped them onto the garage roof, and we all used to peer over.
This is my Irish mother.
And that is my Jewish son that I've known for a long time.
So how long have you been with us?
Oh, I've known you 28 years.
She's a marvellous sales girl. People come here to see you. You're like a monument.
That is awful.
No, well, you are. People come here. You get presents bought for you.
Yes, I do, of course.
You get presents. Yes. They come in to see how you are. And when they come in to see how you are, they spend money.
They spend money. And Joel loves the sound of that too.
Most of my girls now are late 50s, early 60s, and they come to work because they enjoy it. The customers love them, and we work as a big family. The Jewish race has been going thousands of years, and yes, you're proud of your heritage, but we live in a modern era, and what they used to do in the desert 5,000 years ago, they did because they knew no difference.
Joel's shop has always traded 7 days a week. But now he's started to get angry letters from the religious community about opening on the Sabbath.
There are many Shomer Shabbat people either unaware that your clothing store is Jewish owned. They would feel sick and disgusted knowing that they are supporting a store which is open on the Shabbos. I believe in live and let live. And I get infuriated because what they try and do is they try and turn me into being more religious. I don't want to be more religious.
Right, what are we doing? What do we do?
Well, the more religious people observe Shabbos by totally downing tools. Some people don't turn a light on, they don't drive, they don't do anything that is mechanical.
Yeah, everything's straight. What about the payers? You leaving them a bit longer?
No.
No?
Cut them.
Cut them just to the bone?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't work on a Sabbath now. Used to be, I never observed it at all, and I used to work on Sabbath. And maybe it's influence of me working down in this area and being amongst Jewish people. You've been friends with people for 25, 30 years. Now obviously they're non-Jewish, they're Christian, this, that, the other, and then they invite you around and say, hey Clive, we're having a meal, or we're having this. And then the other you say, I'm sorry, I can't come to your house anymore. What do you mean? Why? Because I've suddenly gone religious, I'm suddenly eating kosher food and whatever like that. Oh, right. That to me is a no-no. You know, you can't do that to people. Okay, young man? Very good.
I know about Shabbos because I was brought up till the age of 13 in a religious atmosphere. Family, religion, that was the life.
Jack Aizenberg's life changed with the outbreak of the Second World War. He lost his family in the Holocaust, but he survived to make a life in Britain. Now he's going back to visit his past.
We are going to Poland, Staszów, the town I was born. Because don't forget, I am the only survivor of the small family, of the four of us. I can ask myself the question, why me? Why not the others?
Jack was born in 1926, one of 3.5 million Jews living in Poland. At the time, it was the largest Jewish community in Europe.
Staszów will always be in my heart. That's where I live with my parents and my little brother, Schmelke. We lived here. This was my grandfather's shop. He lived upstairs, and downstairs he had like a food shop.
In 1942, Staszów was a town of 12,000 people, half of whom were Jews trapped in a ghetto.
This used to be the synagogue. In this square was 99% Orthodox Jews. A wy nie pamiętacie familię Aizenberg?
Ja, bo przecież tu wszystko to było, to przecież tutaj to wszystko było. Tu na rynku.
After 3 years of occupation, the Nazis ordered the evacuation of the ghetto, a day known as Black Sunday.
That's where the bridge was.
The day before, Jack's father Isaac took his family to the river and gave him a choice that would save his life.
My father said to me, look, you're the oldest son. You don't have to say yes. It is up to you what you want. I suggest you don't come with us. Why? Because in case something goes wrong. That evening I went into the hiding, into the attic. That's it. That was the last time. Makes you sick. Yeah.
The following day, his family were among 7,000 Jews sent to Belzec extermination camp.
Out of the train, undressed and straight to the gas chamber. Yeah. And I tell you, that's what happened to my family.
There are no Jews left in Staszów today. Jack, one of a handful of survivors from the town, has never forgotten the family he left behind, especially his little brother Schmelke.
He was 9 years old. Gast. What kind of a world is that? What has he done wrong? Yes, he has. He was a Jew. That's what his guilt. He was a Jew.
I'm a
Jerusalem, there's nothing quite like a Jewish wedding, whether you're invited or not.
You just go with the flow here in Jerusalem. Everyone just turns up at weddings and they just go. Once you dress the part, it's fine. Picture this wedding where it's the nearest and dearest, me, from Manchester. I hadn't even been invited. The next thing, push me in, dance with the bride. I just thought, Bernette, what are you doing?
Bernette's Manchester has a handful of kosher shops. In Jerusalem there are whole districts. Many are settled by ultra-Orthodox Jews from Eastern Europe, but there's always a few friends from home here as well.
From Manchester, my friend's daughter from Manchester, Talia. Without shopping.